What's up, deckheads? Welcome back to MTG with me. It's the Gainswalker. We're going to continue the grind with standard ranked. No real updates to note as far as deck changes, so we'll just get started. And as far as placement, we are still Diamond 4. Just a bunch of up and down, and hopefully we get some good win streaks here. Like I said, recently the end of the season is the end of the month, which we are really getting close to, so might be very hard to get to Mythic for this month, but we'll keep trying. And next month we will try again if we don't make it. Let's see, this is a keep. It's close to a not keep, but turn 2 Benalia, keep it alive with a bunch of other ways, discarding the higher CMCs first. And we got a little bit of lifelink if we run into mono red. If I can get a third land, we can easily get up to 4 mana with Facebreaker. So that's a keep. Normally don't like to keep 2 land hands, but let's see, is this mono green? Could be. Another Benalia here. So we got a lot of stuff we can actually play for turn 2. They got 3 cards in hand. Most of what they have is 1 drop. All of what they have right now. So if I get a blast zone, that will be very key to removing that board state there, which I do have. So I just need 4 lands. I guess I'll put out Benalia just for some defense there. Could have put out Illuminator for some of that draw ability, but I kind of want to see what they do, if they have any removal at all. They are running Selesnya. These planes right here worry me a little bit. Botanical Brawler, nice. Some more 1-drops. So we absolutely want to get 4 lands as fast as possible. Block. Pitch the high CMC or a double. So I think we get rid of the other Benalia, just to have that variety. Good there. Okay. Not a land, but it's also a scry. So I'll put out Virtuoso, just pass turn, play defense, so we can get our land up. Two drop, that's a very strong 2-drop. So next turn, they're going to be adding counters to whatever they want, and as you just saw right there, Botanical Brawler gets a +1/+1 counter whenever something else gets its first +1/+1 counter that they control. So that's pretty powerful, especially because it has trample. So here it goes again, and now they're going to get 2 because it says whenever you would get 1, you get another one. So that's a lot of damage really quickly. I can block probably the most damage there and pitch something. I'll take 9. I'm basically gonna lose unless I have some way to gain life. So take up shield might be the one that I use on Illuminator just to get a bunch of lifelink and maybe get rid of the brawler. It's hard to say because Hopeful is going to get another counter, but it's only when they get a counter for the first time. Yeah, I'll do that. Then I will pitch. I want to keep Adversary. I guess we get rid of Facebreaker. Even though I don't want to. We'll get rid of the high CMC. Just to play it safe. Down to 7. Yikes. That was very fast. We got a land. That's cool. I like seeing that. Well, I could play Facebreaker. I think what I'm going to do for max life gain here is Adversary. Just use it as a chopper, gain some life. If I do +1/+1 counter on Illuminator, gets lifelink indestructible, that'll be a lot more lifelink because he'll get 1 for the card that I discard as long as it's a non-land, which that's going to happen. So that's 2, then it's a 3, so that's 6 lifelink, or 3 keep him alive, and Scry have more of a board state. It's a tough call, but let's just do the math here. Block the highest ones, the 6 goes through. Let's say it's an 8/8, just if they don't have anything and they put one counter, which is 2 on it. That's a way to block, as opposed to the others. So we will. That's kind of tough. All right, so I'll put this out just so I can block 3 things. No attacks, and turn, and we'll just see if we make it through the damage here. Who knows what they're going to play. They played a utility land, Mishra's Boundary, turns into a 2/2. Alright, so that will get the Botanical Brawler up to an 8/8. That's kind of spicy. Here comes the combat. Alright, we anticipated this. Oh, is it this turn? Oh my goodness. Okay, so every time they put +1/+1 counters on it, that's going to get huge. I need to find a board wipe. That's the only answer to that. I don't think I'll be able to stop every turn that getting 2 more. So we'll see what we can do. If I take 7, if I take 12, but I gain 3, that's not enough. So I gotta spread out. Oh, cancel. Go to blocks. Block the 2. Block the 3. I don't think that that's enough because I'll take 10 and that's just not enough. Could have done take up shield, but then I wouldn't be blocking the 3, so yeah, that's a good game. Nothing I could do there. Didn't have enough lands. There's the 4th land, would have been helpful. Yeah, missing those land drops are crucial. That would have changed the whole game there. And we'll be right at 0. On to the next one. That's kind of cool. I've seen that a little bit, but not exactly in that fashion. Botanical Brawler, Hopeful, and the 2-drop enchantment that gives the +1/+1 counters. Definitely seen that. The other ones didn't really. I don't think that was really doing anything. They could have had better 1-drops, but maybe they just wanted something on the board early. Could have been that. Running it back. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Helps the channel. Fairly new one, and a free-to-play player, so everything you see me playing is stuff that I've opened through packs or stuff that I've gotten through drafts. That is not a keep. I don't have any early games, so if I'm playing mono red, I'd be out. This is basically not a keep, but I really don't want to mull down to 5. I'm going to keep and hope that I draw a land. Let's get rid of the high CMC and go from there. This enter's tapped unless I have 2 or more lands, so I'll have to start with this unless I draw a land. We'll see what happens. Nice, we got our land, so we should be alright. I am just gonna throw as much as I can on this and hope that they don't remove it next turn. Because I don't have any other creatures, so I'm on the draw anyway. But odds are this is gonna get removed. Didn't get removed. Nice. Then I will hit him again. Turn 4 for my opponent. Land for turn. 2 plains, 1 dually, black green, and a forest. They're just ramping. They got two more lands entering the battlefield tapped. I'm guessing a swamp and maybe a forest. Unless they have more colors that they're using. That'll do it. Awesome. I didn't have lethal next turn. I only had 7. So that's not... It's not a whole lot. I mean, they could have gotten another turn, and since I only had 1 creature on the board, it's not a lot for them to deal with, but I guess they had enough, so. We get any packs? No packs. Alright. The grind continues. Probably hit Diamond 3 pretty soon. The best of 3 matches you'll get. If you win 2, you go up 2. But for me, I feel like because the gameplay is so slow, it's not worth doing that. So if you are trying to climb, I think this is the most efficient way. Plus you get to see more of the decks that are out there. This is not really a keep. I don't have 2 planes, but most of the land is planes. I don't know. I'll keep just because I got something I could work with here. Really tired of seeing 2 lands. Not exactly what we wanted. Evolved Sleeper used to be a pretty big staple, but you don't see a lot of that anymore. That most likely will get removed. I could have waited till turn 3, but I'd rather have it out now. If I can get it to go to turn 3 without it dying, then we can do a lot with that. Okay. Now those are 1-drops, right? So as soon as I get that 4th land out, I can just blast zone them, so I don't need to worry too much about that. So I think what I'll do, Face Breaker, swing in. That way if my opponent misses a land drop again, then I know that I can start doing all will be 1 and start messing that way. Because that's more of, there's only 1 of in the deck, but it's very strong when you get it out. Especially if you play Elspeth afterwards, or anything with counters, which I have like all counter stuff. Angel Fire, Illuminator, Virtuoso, Take Up the Shield. It's just so many counters. Even Intrepid Adversary has counters. They're not +1/+1 counters, but they're counters, and that still counts. The only counters I like. Because blue sucks. I guess I passed take 3. No blocks. I mean, I gained 3 on the last one, so that's a good back and forth. Just gonna swing here. Get those tokens. Maybe we'll see a chop. I doubt it. Opponent's at 3 lands, so I think what I'll try to do is I might use 1 mana open for Lauren's Escape, or take up the shield after this goes through, because they can't stop all of that from hitting them. And then I'll blast zone the 1-drops out of there. Next turn, maybe do all will be 1. And just kind of work the battlefield that way. I don't see much, like, what is my opponent going to do right here? Right? Does nothing. Alright. I'm pretty sure they can't do anything. Maybe a turn 4 Sheldred would be good. Other than that, oh, turn 4 Obliterator would be great for them. Because even if I Blast Zone, I can only get the sleepers. Sweet. They just kind of walked away. Yeah, I'm going to end turn and just see what they do. If anything. They might have just walked away in anger. That happens. If you hate when people do this as much as I do, go ahead and like and subscribe. Smash the like button. Do it. Alright, eventually my opponent will time out. I think it's 3 in a row, and then it just times them out of the game, which is a plus. Win's a win. Alright. It'll pass priority here in just a second. Oh, we got rid of him entirely. Excellent. Tier 3, baby. We climbing. Every time I've made it into Mythic, there's much better gameplay as far as passing priority and just kind of knowing what you're doing. So, hopefully we get there soon, because I'm so tired of Diamond. As if Platinum wasn't bad enough. Keep that hand, looks great. Got 3 lands. 1, 2, 3, and a 4 drop. This is all good. Never mind, not anymore. They're gonna get rid of the board wipe or the 2 drop. Yeah. Okay. We got Sarah Paragon to get back our 2 drop. Very fast pace here, I'm liking it. Soundwave sleeps, that's cool. Phyrexian Obliterator. That sucks. I hate that card. You don't know what this card does? Take a look. 4 drop. Now, they're all swamps, but it's a 5/5 trample. That whenever you deal damage to it, you have to sack that many permanents. Yes, that means lands too, which is just dirty. Just dirty. Let's get rid of that. Board wipe, baby. And we got a Sheldred. Draw. That's kind of neat. So I'm at 18 here, but I've got All Will Be One, which could help us with counters dealing specific damage to other things. And while I can't remove Sheldred right now, I think this is a good move. Because even with the Blast Zones, I'll get 2. So something for 2. I can work towards getting rid of Sheldred and ping something off the battlefield. It all depends on what we see. Never mind, it's gone. Invoke Despair. Of course, that card. That hurts so much. Down to 10, we'll be down to 8 when we draw. Yikes. Okay, so I can either do Adversary or Guardian of New Benalia for lifelink here and swing. And I think what I'll do is Guardian, just in case there's some removal next turn, I could keep it alive. And hit for that lifelink again. Alright, we're up to 12, so we got a little bit of wiggle room here. Suspect removal here on Benalia. No! Oh, ouch. Another Obliterator. That's not good for us. Not at all. I will probably block that. Because I'm getting real low on damage here. I'll just get rid of Lauren's Escape because it'll let me scry 1 hexproof indestructible, but I get indestructible from pitching it anyway. This way I have more variety up here. Wow, another one. Destroy, lose 2. I'll have to double up on it, and I guess I'll get rid of Adversary so I can at least fly over with Paragon if it gets to that. Got a land in hand, so I guess I could just keep that to block, take 5, 6, 7. Oh man, that's tough. Because I can get this up to, I can get Blast One up to 3 in 1 turn, but in 2 turns I'm done. So that's not an efficient strategy. I'm gonna have to do Angel Fire. But if I do Angel Fire, I'll hit that for 5 and have to sack all my lands, which is bad. But is that the move? And I just try to swing with Benalia? Like, oh, I hate that card so much. Oh, okay, alright. If they swing within 2 turns, I lose that anyway. So there's no point in trying to do Blast Zone and bring that up and get rid of the 4 drops as we can do to solve this problem, because that takes too long. If I play Sarah Paragon and play Adversary from the graveyard, that is a play I could do. And I just wait. But then I have no cards in hand and Benalia could be lost. So if I do Angel Fire on Benalia, swing through, they probably will block. I'll go down to 1 land and just have to rebuild that Spicy. But it allows me to keep Benalia alive. If I do Paragon land, then I can't keep Benalia alive. And all I'm doing in the other way is stalling and maybe hitting for 3 a turn. And what does that, gain 2 life every time you draw a card? Yeah, that's not a good swing. Oh, this is so risky. Alright, I'm gonna play land. This is so bad. I do not recommend doing what I'm doing right now, but it's the only thing I think I can do. Because of the trample, that's only going to be 5 damage, but now I have to sack 5 permanents. Get rid of the lands. 4, 5. That sucks so much. Now I can still keep Benalia alive. If they have a double removal, I'm screwed. What is this? When it dies, choose 1. Each opponent discards a card. Discards 2 cards and lose 2 life. Putting on dragon creature card from your graveyard on the battlefield. So they will put Obliterator back out. That's their plan there. So I'm gonna block. Can't play Paragon anyway, so I'll get rid of Sheldred at least for now, unless they have removal. Oh, that hurts so bad. That's it. That's good game. It's 2 turn clock. I won't have anything that I can play to stop that. So that's a wrap on that game. Flesh Gorger just for added measure. Drill Plains. Cool. That stupid card. I hate Obliterator. That's one thing that I think I could use more in the deck, specific removal, just for those bigger ones. Even for Sheldred, just get it out of here. But I kind of like the way it is right now. Shouldn't change it just for one deck. Try to change the deck overall, because I'm not doing best of 3. The sideboard is where you would solve those problems. Like if I played this in a tournament, I would then look at my sideboard to decide in whatever answers I needed. But if I'm doing just best of 1, that's going to be, I'm trying to build a deck to cater to all of the opponents that I would play. That was an interesting one. I don't think I could have played that one any better. Let me know in the comments if you think there was a better strategy there, but sometimes that just sucks. I guess I'll keep the double strike, and turn 2, turn 3 is pretty sweet here. Getting those tokens and then fetching spells with the tokens is pretty good. Mono green, that's a good pair up for that. Excellent. Sweet, so we're at 5 mana. This is what I was talking about. So next turn I'll be able to fetch a lot of stuff or play something big. They didn't get a turn 3 land drop. I feel bad for them. And they have to discard. They discarded Shore Up. Oh, so this is a Simic deck. That's what's going on. Blast Stun, okay. Why not? Get 2 more, make an even better next turn. I think they're gonna throw it if they didn't get a land. Ah, they got something. A little bit of a ramp here. 1/1 taps equal to its power. This is a pretty nice draft card. It is a 3-drop. See if I can get an Angel Fire in here. Come on. Not quite. We'll pitch one more. Benalia. Okay. So I think I could play both here. Get rid of the other Virtuoso. And I'll just play it afterwards once I get a land from hitting with Paragon or whatever. Oh, he's taking the whole thing here. Down to 3. And let's see what they can do for 4 mana, maybe 5. Well, actually I take that back. There's some pump spells they could do to tap and add for more. But they're at 3. I've got a solid board state. I'm pretty sure we just win this one. Impulse, okay. Down to 3 mana they could use. Pretty sure that's it for this one. Kind of feel bad when people get mana boned because it doesn't make you feel like you really did well. You know what I mean? I prefer the back and forth. Now they can tap for 4. I'm sorry, 5. They got 1 floating blue here. That's what that means. 4 floating blue. 5 total. Shore Up. Never mind. Untap it gets 1. So they could have 4. They could have 8 mana here. There's that big Kraken that could play, but I think that's a 7-drop. Oh, they're just drawing cards. That's it. Good game. There's nothing they can do really for that. Untap it, get more mana. Okay. I think that's 3 of those we've seen. Yep. Drawing cards, fetching for the untaps. 3 mana. down to 1. They're looking for an untap that is just 1 forest. And that's it. Good game. Yeah, Angel Fire, easy. Even if they had something huge, I could have just flown over. So that was an interesting game. You can tell they put everything into one kind of mechanic around that basic card, which is not what you want to do. It's cool to have a strategy that gets you a lot out of very little. For example, Illuminator and Angel Fire. That gets you so much out of just 2 cards, right? I don't need any other board state. The double strike Connives gets me to draw a card. Even if I just did that with Lauren's Escape, if for turn 3, play Illuminator, protect it with Lauren's Escape, I get to draw a card, discard 1, scry 1, put a +1/+1 counter on it, gets indestructible, hexproof, and it has double strike. That's huge, right? Those are the things that you want to kind of have combinations with, or synchronicity. But as far as building a deck around 1 card, that's not going to help you in the long run. It'll help you a lot some cases, like building around a Planeswalker, sure, but there's a lot of specific removal, and then somebody, like if you're playing a best of 3, they know what you're doing. The next game, they will be able to anticipate like none other, whereas if you have a little bit of a guessing game with what you're doing, it's a little bit tough, right? So having Lauren's Escape, a 1-drop instant, if I leave 1 planes open, they're going to second guess that like you would if you were blue leaving a untapped mana. But it's cool to see those things. You could probably find better ways to use that. Oh, we got a Mythic here. This is cool. 5/5 for 5. Flying Ward, Naya, and 2 colorless. Ward 2. Other dragons have Ward 2. You might see that. Well, I know there's an American dragon deck that people are using now. Maybe you could turn it into a Naya dragons. Might be better. There's not a whole lot of blue dragons that could be of use, so I think Naya dragon's probably better. Use it in that. We're doing okay on time, so we'll roll a couple more. It's a cool name. No planes, got a mullet. This is okay. Get rid of the high CMC. Start with the tap land just to make sure I can play a turn 2 if I don't draw a land. And we're rocking and rolling. Playing red-green could be a werewolf deck. Turn 3. No response. It didn't even pause for a second. So, should be okay to just keep pumping and swinging, and I think that's what we'll do. It's a land. I think it's just 1 land. Put it on the battlefield tapped. So they're at 4. He needs 7 for that thing to be able to block or swing. Nice. We'll keep Illuminator up with Lauren's Escape. I assume they'll try to burn him or something. I know they're going for mana ramp here, but nope, just another land. That puts them at 6. Now I don't know if they played a land. They played this, got a land. Oh, played this, got a land. Alright, so they did. So I don't think that they'll have 7 yet, unless they have a 2-drop fetch. Oh, you can play an additional land. Here it comes. but it immediately went to combat. So I don't think they have another land in their hand. And that should do it. I think we just stomp them out here. I'll get rid of the Silex, I suppose, as I can play that with Sarah if I need to later. Yep, that should be a good game. None of those could block, and that's 12 damage right there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That was a very quick one, so we'll keep rolling. No planes. Can't keep it. I've only splashed red into this deck, so if I just get... only got 4 of those mountains in there, so this is not a keep. This is a maybe keep. I'm gonna keep it. Pitch the Silex. Well, I'll pitch a Paragon for variety. Pilfer reveals their hand, choose an online card from it, and they discard. Alright, so that stinks. They're gonna get rid of the 2-drop if they're smart. You can see I only have 2 lands. I don't have a mountain. They should have gotten rid of the 2-drop. I'm gonna say that's a misplay for them. Let's go Guardian of New Benalia because Rakdos is like all removal. So that way we might have a board state. Stupid Liliana. I gotta sack a creature here, so bye Benalia.
Let's make this quick.
Should be -2. Yep, there you go. She gone. And still can't play Facebreaker, so I gotta play Adversary and pass, and I'm sure that will get removed. Almost certainly. And it is removed. No, not removed. Okay, so it's gonna remove my graveyard though. Get rid of the creature, smart move. Player discards a card. I guess I'll get rid of Facebreaker because I have no way to use him. And if I draw a land, I can play Paragon. Here we are. I'm gonna go for Liliana, even though it's probably gonna get chopped. Yeah. If they do -2, they lose Liliana anyway. So, I'm okay with that. Obliterator? No! Ah, it sucks.
You won't be outsmarting me.
That's kind of cool. No attacks. I can't swing on that. Because then I'll just have to sack my lands. Gotta discard Elspeth just because it's the higher CMC. Ugh. That's nice. I'll hold on to that. Pass turn. That's gonna be problematic. They're gonna copy eventually once that gets to lower 3. They flip it over and another turn goes by. And then they'll have 2 obliterators. That's terrible. Come on. Alright, no attacks. Oh,
I'm tired of
no.
your secrets.
I probably should have kept adversary so I didn't have to discard that. Whoops. And Liliana's gonna sacrifice. They usually separate creatures and lands so that you don't have like a mix. So she'll either try to make me keep my lands or my creatures, and in this case, probably keep the lands and hope to draw a board wipe that I don't have. I've only got 3 left in the deck. Pretty sure we lose this one. No attacks. That stinks. Oh, removal? Yikes. Up to 7.
Don't overthink things.
Oh, we got a board wipe, but with no land to play it. That's just gonna get removed. I'm pretty sure that's a good game. Obliterator 5/5. I can't get through that unless I have something with flying. I can't play anything with flying because I don't have enough lands to do that. I have no specific planeswalker removal, so Liliana is just going to keep doing that every turn, maybe even more than once. Yeah. I mean, no matter what, that's 2 5/5 tramples coming across. And that's basically a 2-turn clock. So, I'm going to say that's a good game. There's nothing I could do there. Yikes. That was a rough one. The mono black decks with Obliterator are just disgusting. Could do like... Well, I think even Lay Down Arms is only exile creature, not non-land permanent. Could throw an Ossification. That card is really good. 2-drop enchantment. Get rid of non-land, get rid of creature or planeswalker for 2. That's one that I could probably put in there. I'll think about it. This is a keep. I've got 2 planes, which is what I need the most, and some early game creatures, so if we play mono red, we'll be alright. Late game stuff is alright. I ideally don't like to see those right away. Maybe the Depop's fine in the opening hand, but probably go with Benalia first because it's looking like it's going to be removal. I'll get rid of a Depop if that's the case. Oh, toxic. Okay. Not what you want to see. No attacks, and I'll just wait and see what they do. I could double block, but then I get rid of the 3/1 and they still hit me for 2. Probably fetched a forest there. No, swamp, okay. Swing with the 4/4 trample is the move. It would force me to discard a card. It would take both of my guys if I were to team block. I would have swung with the 4/4. That's just me. Plenty of board wipes. I think I swing with Benalia as a scry 2 with the enlist on adversary. That'll probably give me the most value. Scrying is pretty strong, especially because I've got a lot of board wipes in my hand, so I need that 4th land. What are they doing? There's not much to think about. I feel like they're just not paying attention. Enlist. Scry 2. Come on, land. Get that land organized to the top. No lands, we're gonna push them all the way down. If I can use that board wipe soon, it'd be great, because I'll just discard a card, board wipe, keep Benalia, and just keep swinging. Sweet, that's awesome. No? Okay. Maybe they were trying to bait me to discard a card, as if I'm not paying attention. Should be interesting. I wonder what my opponent's gonna play. If they have another swamp, I can expect to see Obliterator just because it's everywhere. But let's see. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Liliana, get out of here with that. Now I have to get rid of Liliana and somehow keep the board state. So we better hope we draw a land. Sack creature, okay. Looks like I get rid of adversary in case I draw an Angel Fire. That would be nuts. They didn't swing at all? What's wrong with them? Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so... I won't have a way to actually hit Liliana. Now, next turn she won't be able to make me sack a creature. So that's plus. I guess in this situation I leave it up to my opponent's potential error, like maybe they make a misplay on the blocking here. So I'll just swing both out at Liliana and just leave it like that. They block Guardian, sack a card, board wipe. If they don't, problem solved. Well, I'd probably still do the board wipe anyway. Oh, you monster! I will sack... I guess all will be one because that's harder to get. I'll need to draw a specific land for that. Let's see. Yep, that's the move. The board wipe. So now they'll need to play a board state just to keep the defense there, to keep her alive. Even if they add a counter, make me discard a card, I could still get rid of Liliana. So So another swamp. Here comes Obliterator. Here it comes. Wait for it. Wait for it. I knew it. Are you kidding me? That is so ridiculous. I hate that card. It's such trash. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay. Alright. Because why not? Why would it be anything else? That's just... Oh, that's nonsense. Alright. Resolve. I will
You won't be
get rid of a
outsmarted
Depop.
me.
And then I'll play Urza Silex to try to help with this nonsense. Maybe I keep that. I don't know. If I discard Blast Zone and play this, I lose Urza Silex, and Urza can get rid of Liliana. So we play this. We keep Blast Zone open, so we can discard something or discard it to make it indestructible. No attacks, sit back, play defense, and just hope we can get around this stupid Obliterator. That card is too OP. Oh no! And this card... Mono Black is just overpowered right now. Way overpowered. Invoke Despair is just disgusting. I'll need to find some enchantment creatures to throw into the deck too to help. Because they're going to draw 2 cards here. At least I keep Urza Silex, because it's not an enchantment. So. Make me discard a card, sure.
Don't overthink things.
And let's see what we can do. What do we draw? Nothing that we really need. So we will just get rid of them. And just like that, 6 damage, draw 3 cards for 5. That's so OP. That doesn't make any sense. Ugh. Here's another one. Nope. Oh no. Oh, bye, Face Breaker.
But I'm taking
So I need to draw a creature to maintain the pace to try to catch up to. Of course not. So now I'll lose a card. I'll have to pitch Angel Fire because I can use it later. But that's still like, what? Oh, nonsense. Now we're drawing all the useless land that we don't need. That's the most frustrating thing ever. Yep, Depop's gone, but there's no board state, so I'm alright with that. Another Obliterator. That hurts. That hurts so bad. End turn. That's it. Good game. Obliterator swings in. Ah, frustrating. They should have blitzed that just to swing for more damage, but it's all good.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Yikes. What? Alright, let's run it back, because we don't want to end on that. Not a chance. So I'll definitely need to add in specific removal to handle those kinds of problems. But what specific removal exactly, I'm not entirely sure. You got any ideas? Put them in the comments. Let me know what you think. I think that 2-drop, 1 colorless, 1 white that investigates might be worth it. But I really hate giving my opponent any value. Even a tap 2, draw a card. You know what I mean? So I'm not entirely sure what I'll do. But I'm sure I'll figure it out. This is a weird hand. Because 3 lands, cool. But I've only got 3 drops? That's tough. That's risky. We play mono red, we're in trouble. Esper, okay. Might be able to do something here. He's probably gonna get removed, but I'm gonna send it anyway. Just in case. Just in case. Oh, counter? Damn. And it looks like it's not Esper, it's 4 color. Maybe even 5 color. I can do a turn 5 Angel Fire Virtuoso thing, so I'm just gonna sit back on that. See if I can get some more tokens out. They've only got 2 lands, so maybe they got boned there. Could be. Yeah, they got mana boned. I don't even feel good about that win. We'll run it back. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta earn it. It's gotta feel good. Ooh, we got a card. 6/6 flying for 7. End step, sacrifice non-demon. If you do, create a token that's a copy of it. I mean, that might be good if you could cheat that out from the graveyard or something. Alright, moving on. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is a keep for sure. Wait to play this turn 3 and back it up with Facebreaker. Now, if they play mono green, I'll play it turn 2. Plains. That's like the second type of land that you want to see for my deck strategy. Oh, they got Mila too. Look at that. I'm gonna go for it and just hope that they don't have lay down arms. Come on, no lay down arms. No ossification removal. 2/2 over the top, we'll take it. Main phase 2, taps for planes. 4-drop. Steel Seraph. Okay, I mean, I'm okay with that. And we drew Angel Fire. Excellent. I will pitch a Facebreaker because I can get it back with Paragon. And just get in there for the damage. You know what I'm saying? Just knock him out. I like it. Because next turn it's going to be even better. They have 4 mana for angels. Giada only helps if you play an angel spell, I believe. Yeah, only to cast angel spells. They immediately went to combat, swung for 6 and 4 lifelink. That's okay. I think I could do 16. Can't do 16. But I can get ready to do a whole bunch of stuff next turn, so I think that's the move. Elspeth's Smite. Deals 3 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. If it would die, exile it instead. It's a 4/4, so they must have 2 of those. Excellent. So I will go ahead and now use that just to bait them to use that. Get rid of Benalia. We don't need any more creatures. We got a solid board state. Excellent. So next turn we should be able to just swing for the crush with Angel Fire. That'll be 7, maybe 8, 16, which is more than enough. Gonna give lifelink. Yep. Swing for 6. Okay. And playing something with lifelink. Flying, vigilance, activated abilities of everything on the board. So this thing will have just professional facebreaker stuff. That's cool. 4 and a 2. 4 and 3. Alright, so I'll do this. Why is it doing that? That's such garbage. I hate that it does that. It wants to keep blast zones open, even though those are the least valued in this situation. It thinks that you can do something with this, so I'll leave it open. So I just watch the game when it does that. And that'll do it. Good game. Shoot, I guess I'll get rid of Ryu. Just to get that extra +1/+1 counter. And that'll do it for that game. See if we get any packs. I don't think we have any packs to open. I don't think it said there were any to around the corner with the next level. So we'll give that a quick check and nope. Don't forget to like and subscribe. As always, watch these games, get those gains, and walk those planes. Until next time, deckheads, keep it easy.